Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's BionicLantern here, and welcome to the Bionic Rant podcast, episode 8. Pretty sure it's 8. Yes, it's 8. After E3, if you want to see what we thought of E3 this year, listen to the previous podcast, I guess. That was all E3. We're getting away from that. We're going to talk about regular shit, um, and whatnot. So I guess introduce myself. I'm Tyler, and here's my co-host, sorry.
What's up, people? I'm Alex.
Yeah, they should know that if they've been listening this much. I hope you have. If
Or
this is
they're
the first
just
step,
starting to listen.
exactly. If you, which is not too bad because the first episode is just, it's good, but just the audio quality is fucking terrible, and I actually know how to do the audio now, which is good. So let's get to the stuff I want to talk about. So I finally watched all of. This was like maybe a week ago. I finally watched all of what's it called? Riders of Berk, which is the series after the movie. It was good. The last two episodes was definitely a good season finale. The ending of the last episode was really good, so I absolutely cannot wait for the fucking sequel. Um, and I was gonna text you, what is it, Wednesday? That's like, oh, I'll show you the showtime. I was like, wait, I'm seeing you on fucking Friday, so I don't need to do that. So I'm gonna show you after, like, what showtime. So you know what's fucking terrible? Every single day next week is all 3D and all AVX.
Well, they have to make money on those.
I know, but I don't know
those
what.
are
Like,
the biggest
I
money
don't
maker.
fucking know why people or the damn theater like 2 weeks ago it was regular CC, like regular fucking thing. But I'm not seeing in 3D, even though everybody said the first movie was pretty good in 3D. I don't know. If we want an earlier showtime, fine. And there's like 1 o'clock for 3D, but it was like AVX for 2 o'clock. But I don't really want to see in 3D. But no, maybe it all depends on how much money, that too. So I'm not too fine with 3D. Like, sure, I probably won't do much, but
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah, going back to the show. Um, Mark Hamill did the voice of the main bad guy in the first season, and he does come back, and I think he redeems himself. I don't know if he's gonna be in the sequel. Well, that would be awesome if he is, but I don't know. So that was cool. It's like, oh, he came back good. Um, and it's good that they did this, but it would be awesome if he had it in the sequel. The dad got a dragon, which is a thunder drum. It's like this big dragon with like a big ass mouth. It could shoot like sonic vibrations or something. And he gave it up because in one of the episodes he had to for a specific reason, and it was like, oh yeah, I kind of have to. Um, and yeah, that was like, oh, okay, that sucks. He only had it for like a few episodes, but it's like, if what dragon he would have wanted, that's the dragon he would have had, and, um, and it's just nice that he had a dragon and like felt flying and all that stuff, so that was nice, but it sucks that but who knows, maybe that dragon will be in the sequel, maybe he'll come back and save, and it's like, oh, you're back, so that's cool, if that happens, which I hope it does in the sequel, that'd be nice. Let's see. I think I had another thing about the drain. Nope, that's the only thing. Okay, so I saw the trailer, and this season looks 1,000 times better than. Oh my god, this season is gonna be fucking amazing, and I absolutely can't wait. There are so many past characters coming back from the first uh television show and the spin-off. Fucking Legend of Korra Book 3 is coming out soon.
Oh, sweet.
Like, and it's called Change, and like I said, there are returning characters that you didn't see in the other two shows or the other two seasons of Korra. You've seen one of their kids, but you never saw his dad, I think. Yeah, his dad. Right? Yeah, his dad, yeah. So you see a returning character, he's in the trailer, and I'm just like, that's fucking awesome. Oh my god, oh, I absolutely can't wait, because now they have spirits in the world, so that's cool. And oh my god, I just can't wait. I don't know who the villain is or anything, but it's just gonna be fucking awesome. So I can't wait for Legend of Korra, season 3. So I need to get season 2 on Blu-ray. I think it's out, but I don't know if it's either at Walmart or whatever. But that's where I got season 1 at Walmart. Um, so I have no, I'll do that at the end actually. Uh, let's see. I have Um, generation do I have? I have generation of Pokemon. I think I have generation. So in the Pokedex right now of X and Y, you have 3 Pokedex entries. I don't know what they're called, but I have the first one that you get. I have all of that, which is all of the Pokemon in that one. I'm super close to getting all of the 2. The third one, I think I have a lot of. I'm not too sure. No, the third one I have. The second and third one, I'm like really close. So, and yeah. So I think I'm gonna get all of them. Honestly, I'm gonna get all Pokemon, but just the legendaries is gonna be the absolute hardest. So that's gonna be tough. But I do have 2 spare legendaries, so I have 2 gold cards, which is good. So that's good. So I can't wait to get all the fucking Pokemon in those Pokedexes, which is great. Let's see. Talking about that. So there's a trailer for a movie that Michael Keaton's in. It's called Birdman. And it looked really weird, but it looked really interesting. Like, oh my god, what is this fucking movie? Emma Stone's in it, which is weird. The main guy from Fight Club's in it. Forget his name. Edward Norton? That's his name?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Edward Norton, which is like he's from Psycho X or some shit, where it's that black and white movie. He was the Incredible Hulk, the second one. So he's in it, which is cool, and Michael Keaton's in it. And when the fuck? Oh, RoboCop. He was in RoboCop, but yeah, it's basically him being like this Birdman and like his rise and fall, and it's like that you're basically Batman. Like, but hey, you're fucking the first Batman on live TV or live action, sorry, of a movie. No, Adam Sandler was. But he's the first Batman to actually taken seriously. Like Adam West was just like the goofy Batman from the comics. This is like actual real life. So, but I'm gonna probably go see it. Michael Keaton's cool. This movie looks weird, but I don't know. I'm either gonna see it or watch the reviews. Either one, but I'll hopefully go see it. Let's see. So I guess I think this is confirmed. He was on Conan. I'm pretty sure. So basically, they're gonna make. They're not even like. They're gonna be a Justice League movie, but this next Batman movie is gonna be a fucking Justice League movie because all they're missing is Flash, Green Arrow, uh, Martian Manhunter. Like Green Arrow's not really a part of the Justice League, so just 2. And Drogo, I don't know his last name, but Drogo from Game of Thrones, big guy with the blue scars or paint on his arms, and he married Khaleesi.
I don't think he had paint on his
Yes,
arm.
he does. He had like 3 things on his arms. I'll show a picture, and yes, I don't think not all the time, but I think maybe when he first met her or something, he had those things, but not all the time. I know that.
Right.
But yeah, that character, he's gonna be Aquaman.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, he's gonna be Aquaman in the next Batman movie.
Okay. First of all, are they?
Or the next
retarded?
Superman movie. Sorry, sorry for interrupting you. I'm saying the next Batman movie because what's the first name in that movie? It's Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice. So I'm just gonna say the next Batman movie. It's not the next Superman movie because it would be called the next Superman movie. It's Batman.
Right.
So if you get confused at any point in this podcast, it is the next Superman movie, but I'm gonna say the next Batman movie because he's the first name. Go ahead.
Are they fucking retarded with the cast?
Why? He's a good actor.
I'm not
usually.
saying he's not a good actor. I'm just saying.
Well, he's
he
big as
gotten
fuck.
a different role.
No, what other role is there? Flash, scrawny. Martian Manhunter, kind of regular build, and he wouldn't be Jack for sure. He's perfect. Like Aquaman's fucking beef as fuck, like Superman. I guess Batman too. And he has a badass trident. He's gonna have at least.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
yes, it's a weird role, but like, and he always plays bad guys, or at least like anti-heroes, I guess. But yeah, like I'm fine. Like Aquaman, okay, sure. I know this guy. I've seen his work. He's pretty good. Wonder Woman, I don't know who the fuck she is, so she better do a fucking good job. I don't know who the Flash is gonna be. Like, at least they're getting names that we kind of know.
Yeah, okay, I admit that. But I'm just a little shocked to see him in Aquaman role. I'm not saying he's not going to do a good job. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know.
He should do a good job. I would assume so. Going off that, I had a cheesesteak at Subway. It was good. It was fine. I just had lettuce and tomatoes. I didn't have any of that other crap because I wouldn't really want onions in it, and you know. But it was fine.
Yeah.
It was like $6 for just a 6 inch and a drink, which is crazy. I know. I hate that. Like it's like $5 now for a 6 inch, and why the fuck can't they bring back $5 foot long? Like seriously, I would always get that, even if it's like I'm just a little hungry. I would always get a foot long because it's you get extra, and like the next day you'll have leftovers.
I know. They'll probably bring it back like during, I don't know, for a limited time.
Yeah, I would assume
That's how they make their money.
Yeah.
Have everything for a limited time.
Let's see, that's a lot of big stuff. So we didn't want to say it at the end. What's it called? So yeah, we saw 22 Jump Street, which is the sequel to 21 with Channing Tatum and what's his name?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. It was good. Obviously, it was funny. They literally keep saying it's the same plot from the other movie. It worked the first time. We're gonna do it again. Oop, cracked my wrist. And it works relatively well. I like the first one, just the premise well because it's new. It's the first time it's new. They don't know what to do. You know, it's just like this movie. They I don't know. It had a nice twist with the way that they basically start the investigation, and it's like that was a cool twist. I didn't see that coming. There's just one character that's in the trailer, and they put it at the end of the movie, or no, it's at the end of the movie, but it's in the trailer, and it's like, oh, that's a funny scene. I didn't really click the two characters. Like when the main villain, basically, the main villain came out, it's like, oh, okay, sure, yeah, that person's definitely a psychopath or a fucking crazy person. But I like the first one, just the bad guy. It's like, okay, he's the bad guy, but who's the actual main bad guy? It's like, you're the fucking bad guy. I didn't see that coming. You know?
It's like, I don't know, getting punched in the face. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you don't see it coming.
Yeah, like this one is like, oh, okay, sure. You know, you're shrugging it. It's like, alright. You know? But whatever, the one scene with Channing Tatum freaking out.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that was awesome.
I think Christ they didn't put that in the movie because that would be like a really big plot hole, I guess, or big plot twist because something happens with the commissioner or their boss and everything, and that kind of goes into the main plot or whatever, and it's just like such a funny scene. Oh man, he did a good job for sure.
Definitely.
And yeah, overall it was a good movie. First one I liked a bit better, I would say, like, and it just worked, and it was like, they had the car and everything, and this movie the beginning was funny, with them doing that, and just like in the first one, where the first opening scene, like, the drug dealers, when they're on the bikes, those drug dealers or whatever, they come back at the end of the movie, and just like this one, they go on a bust, and those guys come at the end of the movie, same thing.
Yeah.
And in this movie, they do a lot of with yin and yang. And I was like, oh yeah, I know they're gonna break apart. One's yin, one's yang, or whichever one. They have to, cause dark and light can't exist with one without the other. So they're yin and yang. They have to be together, cause that's who they are, or whatever. So I was like, as soon as they said that, like, that's gonna be the movie's theme, basically. Cause, and it was fine, like, those two characters, the black ones, those were funny. It's like, I think their mom probably smoked pot when they got born because they just sound like they're high all the time.
Yeah.
I think, really.
But that's their thing, they're stoners.
Yeah, I know, that's
basically,
funny.
So that's... It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's fun, and I like the drug Wi-Fi. It's like, it's YWHY and then FI? Isn't it FI?
No, it's PHY.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was funny. I just like the way, I'll try to show a picture of the actual drug in the movie. It's so funny. It's like, the Wi-Fi rings, like the 1, 2, 3 or whatever, and it's like a skull or something. That was really funny. And the first movie had like a pile of shit, and it was called fuck. I just watched the video.
It was
What the
called,
fuck? What wasn't it called? What the fuck? WTF? WT what? WTH? No, what? No. WTF? Right?
something like that. Or I thought it was just called shit.
No, it was not. It was like an acronym for something. Like, because when they showed the video for this is the drug, the guy kept saying, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" I think it was that. I'm not too sure. I think it was something else.
Maybe I don't
But yeah, just the Wi-Fi looked way better. It's like that's really funny. And I love how Channing Tatum said, "Yeah, Wi-Fi you can get it 24/7 on campus." It's like, do you mean Wi-Fi, the actual like service? Oh, fuck you, brain. Like that was funny.
Oh, that was.
And I
that
like
was
how
jokes.
yeah, I like how in this one, Channing is the popular one and Jonah isn't, and the first one he was. But like, and that was cool. The three returning characters from the first one, his Channing's best friends, his nerd friends, are from the first one. They're in Jump Street, which is funny.
Yeah.
And I just love 22 Jump Street, where it literally looks like I guess maybe like iRobot. Remember in iRobot where the commissioner's thing is like see through and you can see from
Yeah.
all. Yeah, it's like that. And same with Almost Human.
Yeah.
It's see through. It's like I just like that. But his is like in the middle of the room on a pedestal. You have to go upstairs and it's like you can see through everything. He's like, that was really cool design.
Yeah.
And everything. And I just, oh my god, I love. Okay, you know that one video I showed you with SpongeBob and the stepping on the beach, and it was in that. Yeah, that song is like I showed you that video. It's like that's the same song I showed you. It's like, oh my god, I did not expect that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was really funny. And the beginning of the movie when they're on the car and they show Turn Down for What, or they play Turn Down for What in the car.
Yeah.
That was so funny. It's like that's all right. That's really fucking hilarious. And what's it called? Yeah, just I don't know. It's a good movie. What would you say that which was better?
Which one?
Yeah,
Definitely first one for me, but this one was like
yeah,
really neck and neck with it. Like,
yeah. Just yeah. I don't know. I think I like the first one a bit better, just
Yeah,
because it just did it right the first time, and But
it was good. Like
Yeah.
you didn't know what to expect really. Like honestly, I was expecting it to be kind of like the TV show, but it's not. It
And
is not.
I thought remember those two characters that died in the first one? I thought they would come back. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that had the wig.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought they would come back because they something happened to them in the first one, but it sucks that they didn't. But like, it would have been funny if one of them kind of lived or something like that. I don't know, because they
They
would.
might do it in the third one.
Hope to God there isn't a third one because they basically showed them like 25 Jump Street, 54, 86. Like,
I know.
kind of hope there isn't because then now they're kind of just beating a dead horse. Like the same thing with Hangover. Hangover was good. The first one was good because it did it right the first time. The second one was absolute garbage because it was literally the first one, exactly the same. This one is not like the first one. They do a lot of things differently, which is good. And then it's like, oh, really? A third one? I don't know. If they really have to change a lot in the third one. Like, really, like, basically don't even do what you did in the first one or second one. Maybe like a little bit, but it's like its own thing, basically. That would be a good twist. So I said, I don't know what generation I had. I have all Generation 2 Pokemon. So,
Yeah.
Johto region. So that's all the ones I have. Sorry, just going back to that. So I have 1, 2, and 6. So, getting close. Just going back to that because I couldn't read my writing for a second. So I finally played. So I finally played Walking Dead season 2, episode 3, In Harm's Way, and the save file that I had. Wow, really professional. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. This was awkward. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for Tyler to come back.
Yeah, fucking nobody was on the fucking phone, so I'm gonna have to leave my phone in here because no one else is in the house. So if you hear ringing, I apologize. Like, sorry. I'll keep it away from the mic so that way you can't really hear it, but you're still gonna hear it. It has a full charge. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna probably ring again because I don't know who it was, but sorry, like I really can't do anything about it. If my mom was here, I would take the phone out and put it in the other room, but no one is fucking home. So what was I saying? Walking Dead. So I fucking had a breakdown because the first save file I had was, when you go to the cabin and when you find the knife?
Yeah.
In the second episode, that's where it started because, in that episode, no, in the first episode, you can take, I think it was a watch, and give it to one character. I didn't take the watch in that save file. I made another save file, played the first episode again, played the second episode because that's the one that was out that week, and then here's the watch, because I felt terrible. I was like, no, that's the only thing that guy had from that other guy. So I had to give it to him. So, the first save file, that's the one I didn't give the watch to. And I deleted it. And I was like, okay, let's play episode 3. And I didn't pick which save file. That's the save file. It was emptied. So, it said Walking Dead Season 2 is a thing to episode 1. And I probably cried for like maybe 2-3 minutes. And I was absolutely devastated. It's like, what the fuck did I just do? But everything's okay. I have my second save file is still there. That's the one I'm using. That's the one I had with the watch. And it carried everything over. I'm pretty sure it had all my choices from episode 1, 2, and 3. In the third episode, Clementine says something about Lee. It's like, oh, we had to put guts on ourselves. Like, okay, good. But they didn't give anything specific. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that one character died. Remember Kenny? Like, they didn't say anything specific, but I'm pretty sure it carried over everything. I would assume so. It carried all my choices from 400 Days. Because I had all the characters from 400 Days left, and then I could see them now in this episode. So I'm guessing it did them all. A lot of stuff to talk about 400 Days. That's pretty much our thing right now. Or Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 3. So, oh my god, this episode was Joffrey level. Do you know why? Have you even played it?
I have not actually.
Oh my god, I am gonna fucking kill you after this podcast.
Why?
Because you're a fucking idiot, and I can't believe you haven't played it, because this episode is the best episode ever of Walking Dead, ever.
I just haven't had time. Like, shit, I've been busy.
Nah, doesn't matter. It's an hour and a half. It's like, I think it's like maybe an hour, 20 minutes long. So, remind me after this, I'm gonna kill you. So this episode is like, oh my god, it is absolutely the best. Now, when I say it's Joffrey level, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Listeners probably don't know what I mean, because that's a character from Walking Dead, and I'm not going to see what happens to him, but something happens to him. And the way that thing happened...
A character from Walking Dead.
Oh, sorry, I said Game of Thrones. Sorry, Joffrey's from Game of Thrones. There was nobody called Joffrey in Walking Dead. In Game of Thrones, so... The way this episode ends, it is, there's certain characters I want dead, and they give it to me. I hate how they didn't do a lot with the 400 Days character. It was incredibly let down. It's like, really? It would be nice if they come back, because something happens at the end of the episode. Things go to bad, like always in Walking Dead. And, yeah, like, I don't really see that. The only character that really matters is the red hair. Remember the red hair? Bonnie? No, not Bonnie. I don't know her name. I think that was fucking Kenny's wife. I really don't know. But she's the only main person that matters in 400 Days. But I'm pretty sure no matter what you do in 400 Days, she always comes to that camp. And I thought this camp would be nice. And it's like, And you play 400 Days though, right?
Yeah, I played.
Okay, so you know the black chick?
Yeah.
She's a bitch.
Yep.
Like, nothing really happens to her, but I wanted her to die so bad because she's a fucking asshole. But the reason why she's an asshole is because the place that they're in. I guess I could talk about Carver, or whatever, yeah. So Carver is in this episode and everything, he has a camp and all that shit, people from 400 Days come over, that's how your things come over. The guy with the beard and big hair and the glasses, he says like a few lines and then I never see him again. The chick with the daughter, or her sister, sorry, they're in there because everything's all pulled over. The Chinese guy, The Chinese guy was kind of good. That him coming over because he said stuff to the black lady. It's like that was kind of cool. His was the only interaction where I actually liked. Um, the black kid, he said two things to me. He's like, "Hey, you better hurry up. Carver doesn't like slackers or some shit." It's like, okay. And that's about it. So yeah, the only main thing is the chick with the red hair. Um, it was absolutely the best episode. Like, it was so good. The ending of the episode is just like fucking crazy. Um, what's it called? Uh, um, yeah, just trying to think right now. But I love Kenny in this episode. Kenny's awesome, and he said, "Oh, we gotta leave. We gotta leave. You know, whatever. We gotta get the fuck out of here. This place is crazy." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Like, I want to get out of here, but I don't know." Something happened in the episode, and I'm just like, two things. One, Carver, you're fucking dead. Two, I'm getting the fuck out of this place. Once you see it, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do everything fucking Kenny says. I'm gonna kill all of you people, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. He does something where it's just like, it's absolutely terrible, and you can say something to a specific character that what happened to them, and you can say it's not really this person's fault. It's Carver's fault because he made him do it. Like, oh, okay, like that's really good. And I watched. There's something that happens at the end of the episode where you can leave or watch it. I watched it. It was brutal as fuck. Uh, and it like the choices were like 80% of you watched, 20% like obviously I watched because I wanted to see what happens. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, just a fucking good episode. You absolutely need to play it. Like it's only an hour and like 20 minutes, maybe an hour. Yeah, it's like an hour and 20. It's definitely not a half an hour and a half. It's not a movie. It was pretty quickly. I finished it maybe in like an hour and 20 minutes. So that's like super quick. Like best fucking episode ever in the Walking Dead Telltale series. Um, let's see. What other things do I have? What the fuck? Why is it like that? I guess let's talk about. I learned a little bit more about because Angry Joe's putting out E3 videos, so a little bit of E3 right now. I only have let's see, 3 games right now. Um, so Alien Isolation. Angry Joe like talked about it with the developer or whatever, one of the guys. That game looks crazy. Where the alien is intelligent enough where if you throw a flare the first time, he goes after the flare and then you run away. If you do it again, he's gonna see the flare. This happened before. You go around the corner, he's gonna be there because he's learned. That's crazy. You're on a station really. You're on like a space station. Excuse me. And um, there's people in the game, but they're not like people trying to kill you. They're just trying to survive like you. So you don't even have to kill anybody in the game, like which is great because like you don't want fucking humans in a fucking alien game, you know? Like in yeah. So and then there's synthetics where there's androids because there's this rival company that's against Wayland Yutani, and Wayland Yutani is in this universe, which is good. It's canon, I guess, or whatever. So the Wayland Yutani makes better androids. This company makes really like not like basic average Joes. I think they call them Joes because like average Joe worker, and they look scary. They have just like a bald head, dead eyes, and they showed some gameplay where she had a flamethrower, I think, and she just flamed the thing, and it was just like on fire, just like with his white eyes just going at you, and just like the alien, where you can't hit it straight on, you have to like maybe just like blow something up in front of it, and then maybe you can hit it because it's too strong, and you have to like be smart, and everything. So yeah, just this game looked really awesome. I can't wait to play it. Alien is a really cool series. I wonder if they're ever gonna make a good Predator game. Like, AVP was a good Predator game, it was alright. There's a lot of PC games where Predator was good. Uh, Predator Concrete Jungle is probably the best we'll ever get on console, because that's very detailed with the Predator stuff, but it's kind of difficult. But yeah, I wonder if we're gonna ever get a Predator game. Like, that would be awesome. A next-gen Predator game. Imagine that. That would be
That
crazy.
would be sick.
Yeah.
I would actually play that
Yeah, for sure.
like forever
Mm-hmm.
if it was really good. So
Yeah, it will be good because it's fucking Predator. Like, they did shitty job with cloning our Marines because it really shouldn't be a fucking shooting game. So they just said, no 1,000 aliens, we're gonna have one alien. It's like, that makes complete sense. Um, so, yeah, that game looks awesome. Destiny, a lot of stuff with Destiny, and just basically, if you want to know more about what we're talking about, just watch Angry Joe's E3 videos of the videos that we're saying, like aliens and Destiny. But I'll basically give the gist of it the best I can. So Destiny looks awesome. Where they he said that, oh, can you trade items and shit like that? Well, and then he said, well, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're on Mars and you play a firefight mode on the hardest difficulty with by yourself and you get this awesome chess piece or whatever. Why the flying fuck would you give that away? You know? Or it's like, if you're in a guild and you can have guilds now, you can have like multiple layers of guilds, like, you know, here's the badass guys, here's the snipers, here's the raiders, here's like the main guys that like control everybody, like Angry Joe and like the council that he's in or whatever. Um, so, and it's like, oh, where'd you get that awesome chess piece? Oh, Angry Joe gave it to me. You know, you wouldn't want that. You want to build your own character. You want to earn the stuff that you get and not just take them, which is great. So that's gonna be cool. That's really no gold diggers, he said, which is great. So that's cool. I can't wait to play that game. Just like the customizations and just like the cool armor pieces you can have. And what race you can have too. You can have multiple races. I think not just human. I'm not too sure how many races you can be, like how many categories there are, but yeah. So yeah, it definitely looks awesome. Just cool. Peter Dinklage is in it. He's your main guy. Um, let's see. You know that bike you can have that like that racer thing from like Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
They said, why don't you have weapons on that? It's like, well, here's the thing. If I had weapons on that, would you ever get off of it? It's like, no. Like, exactly.
of course.
Yeah,
Like,
so that's a good answer. It's like, yeah, just transportation, really. Which is nice. It would be cool if you could shoot from it, like a Call of Duty thing. Where you could
oh
shoot from
yeah,
it like a pistol, but, you know, that was whatever. Uh, let's see. What other game? I have Shadows of Mordor. He talked about Shadows of Mordor more, where it's like, you
that
can
game looks sick.
yeah, you can brand, which is like control people as many as you want. You just like, oh yeah, like I had like 7, like you could brand as many people you want, which is great. Um, and the wraith, like I thought, like why is he a wraith? Because the wraith that you're possessed with is revenge, so that's why you're alive and you can go from between them. And then when you go to wraith form, it looks like you have like a crown or something. And he said, Eli, yeah, you kind of look like an elf or something. And there's 3 rings that went to the elves and 9 to the humans, so maybe.
And 7 to the dwarves.
Oh, okay. That'll be pretty cool if you have like a wraith dwarf or whatever. And just like the hierarchy, which is cool, just like the orcs and shit, where like I can have one guy. Let's say we're at Act 2 of the game in Mission 1, and you have to go and kill this one dude. That dude is gonna be different from your playthrough and my playthrough. So the stuff we've seen at E3, we're probably never gonna get those characters, or maybe like similar clothing or whatever, but probably different names, which
Right.
is great. Like definitely, you know, it's like Minecraft where it's randomly generated, which is cool. It adds depth and like replay throughs where it's like, okay, then I'll do the next playthrough. I'll do it stealthy or something. I don't know, or hardest difficulty, and it's like I'll see what other names are on the enemies. And that guy said this takes place between Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Like, really? I think this would take place way before Hobbit, because fucking Frodo is in Hobbit, and, you know, and Lord of the Rings probably happened like,
Frodo isn't in Hobbit.
yes he is, he's in like the first movie.
No.
Yes he is, yes he is, he's in the goddamn trailer.
That,
Pretty
that's not Frodo.
Yes it is, it's fucking Elijah Wood in The Hobbit.
Yeah, he's in the trailer, but he's not actually in the actual story of The Hobbit.
Yeah, but he's in the movie.
Not really that much.
But he's in the
It
movie.
was in
He's
the-
in the movie.
Dude, it's in a freaking futuristic flashback.
No, he says he's in the movie with Bilbo in the first one, and he says I'm gonna go on an adventure. So, I just know that I've seen so many like videos of him,
I've watched the movie
but he's in it.
briefly, only in the beginning, and
Okay,
then they
so
talk
he's
about
in
a
it.
flashback.
Okay, so he's in it. Yes or no?
No, he's not
Yes, he
actually
is.
in the
But
timeline
you just
of The Hobbit.
But you just said he's
He's
basically.
in the movie, and they're doing a flashback to the time of The Hobbit.
So he's not when he's there when he's young.
He's not even there when he's young.
But he's still in the fucking. He's technically he is in there even when not on screen.
He's only in the movie. He's not even in the book.
He's in the movie. It doesn't matter because they had Lord of the Rings, and they had to put him in this movie because it's a prequel to Lord of the Rings. So
I don't get what you're trying to say here.
he's not in. He's Frodo's the goddamn main character of Lord of the Rings, so they fucking kind of have to have him in The Hobbit in any capacity. Even if he's not in the actual past when he goes on an adventure.
Okay,
Even if it's in the fucking, oh, remember that awesome adventure I had? Still, there you go. He's in the fucking movie. So, is that good enough for you?
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is. No, he's in the movie.
You're making no sense, man.
No, he's in the movie.
Okay, we're wasting
No,
time. Let's agree today.
He's in the movie, yes or no?
Yes, he's in the
Okay, there, that's all I need to fucking give a shit about. Yes, he's in the movie. It is confirmed. Okay. So yeah, going back to Shadow of the fucking Mordor again. That shit's cool with him going the bow and him flying through to like teleporting and you can control animals. I wonder if you can control animals and just let them go. Or if you have to kill them, I'm not too sure. But whatever. He talked about more about he actually found a guy from Division and that game looked good. He actually had one questions to answer, so I don't know. I don't really remember that much from that press conference, but that game looks cool. I only have one more. No, I have. Let's see. What the fuck is this? Why did I have this? Sorry, I just have to fucking change my goddamn phone. There we go. So, last thing is, there's a convention in it's called that. There's a convention in Toronto. It's called Fan Expo. This year's roster looks fucking amazing. No, I won't show you. I'll just tell you. So, Matt Smith's coming.
Matt Smith.
He's coming to Fan Expo.
Oh, I hate you so much right now.
And 4 characters from Walking Dead are coming. One of them already came before.
Oh, which ones?
Carl.
Okay.
Michonne.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you.
Merle.
Okay.
And the governor.
Alright then. If you said Daryl, I would.
No, he already came last year, dude.
He came last year?
Yeah.
You never told me.
Oh, well, I did.
Asshole.
And Shane was there too. And that was it. Just those 2. Whatever. Shane gives a shit. Michonne and Daryl are pretty much the most popular characters. I think Merle came actually last time too. I don't remember. I think he came. I forget. I don't know if he did or not, but I think he did. I don't know. But yeah, just having Michonne there and Carl, cool. But the governor, he was in the Doctor Who episode with Tennant, and he was the Doctor with the steampunk Cybermen, that one special.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. He was in the Doctor Who episode. Matt's already coming. So yeah, Matt Smith's coming. William Shatner's coming back, which is cool. Fucking Bruce Campbell's coming. I was like, whoa, Bruce fucking Campbell's coming. That's awesome. I have the roster right here. Elijah Wood's coming.
Really?
Yeah. Adam West and the Robert Ward, the Robin from the TV series, the live action. Yeah, Bruce Campbell. Nathan Fillion's coming back. He was there last year. So I didn't know he was Canadian. When he said, "Does anybody not know that I'm Canadian? Raise your hand." And it was like, yeah, I didn't fucking know. That's awesome. I really honestly did not know he was fucking Canadian, and that was really cool to know. So, what's it called? Not much stuff with Fan Expo, just those few people. Obviously, Stan Lee's coming back to basically run the show. And yeah, that's about it. Just put that. Let's see, refresh. Full time. Huh. I'm just looking at the scoreboard right now of FIFA, and it's like some other country, Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Oh, really? Fuck, I don't know what the fuck I said. Whatever.
You said Costa Rica.
Rica. I think I said Rica. Because it's
Who
like,
cares?
because rice is with an E. They're 1-0, and it's right now it's full time. What does that mean? Like full time? Is that like halftime, or is that like almost done?
That means it's almost done.
Wow. Fuck it, oh yeah, even if they lose, doesn't like Italy still in the game? Like how many times do they have to lose?
They would have to lose, I think, 2 more times.
Okay, so it's out of 3. Okay, so even then they're just
I wonder if it's where is this?
probably not.
No, no, I'm taking it off.
Don't
I'm not wearing it.
I didn't want to see your fucking dick, man. Why did you have to take off
What?
your pants? Thank God I didn't actually see the tip.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just took off a wristband.
So the last thing I have to do is a question, but I'll do that at the end. So I guess we can move on to your list.
My list. Hold on. Let me just get it.
Hurry up.
Okay, recently I watched, a movie, Wolf Cop.
That's a movie? I thought it was a TV show.
No, it's a movie.
Is it out?
Yeah, it's
Where
out.
is it? Is it in that theater?
It's was at Cineplex.
So that theater. Did you watch it at that theater?
Yeah, I watched it.
Right, let me see if it's fucking Showtime, because I would want to see it, I guess.
Basically it was okay.
Oh.
I admit, it was kind of cheesy.
Yeah, it's not here.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Neither, I guess it was just
A one-time thing?
yeah, or something.
Fucking Christ, whatever. If it's okay, then I guess it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter. It's alright. I mean, the humor was kind of there, but honestly, it was kind of, well, alright. Like, not what I'm used to. Plus, the special effects weren't really that
Mm-hmm.
great. It's alright.
Is it like Wolf Among Us? Is there fables in it, or no? Is it just him?
No, it's just basically he's a wolf, and he's trying to solve a murder. That's about it.
There's a lot of murder games where the cop. It's like Wolf Among Us, this, and that shitty game with when you're a ghost. Yeah. And it's like, that game isn't really good. The game shows gave it a 5 out of 5. It's like, yeah, pretty basic. It's like, you want to be a detective? Go play L.A. Noire. Best detective game ever.
Oh yeah, that game kicks ass.
Come up on the mic when you talk too.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
There you go. Good.
Okay, here's a question.
Or maybe we should do this at the end. Is it like a question of like, what would you do or something like that?
Yeah, I have two like that.
Okay, let's do it at the end. Yeah.
I also watched, The Purge.
Oh my god.
It's actually pretty good, surprisingly, and they're coming out with a sequel.
It's already out. What are you talking about?
Really?
Yeah.
It's already out?
I think so. It's been like out. It hasn't been out in the theaters. It's like, cause it's like, it's done.
The sequel?
Let's go to the wonders of Google. Continue talking.
Basically, the premise was actually...
Never mind, it comes out in
Great.
July, so I'm completely wrong. I knew it was coming out, but I thought it already came out. But no, it's coming out in July 18th.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, the sequel should have been like the first one, where we want to see what happens outside this house in the world of this fucking thing. That's what
Yeah.
the first movie should be, you know?
I'll admit that's why I kind of wanted to see, but...
Isn't this guy like fucking, everybody says this guy's like Draco Malfoy.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He's only kind of like a crazy, psychotic whack job, Draco
I would
Malfoy.
assume so, because they're killing people.
For fun.
Yeah.
For shits and giggles.
Yeah, well, it's the Purge. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I know, but it's pretty fucked up.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Why do they even have it? What's the reason?
Basically, it's supposed to stop crime. And it does. Only all crime is legal, including murder,
Yeah, I know.
for
24.
24 hours.
So if you have like a meth station, you can just cook meth and like you wouldn't get caught or anything.
Yep.
Or
Or someone can break in and steal all your meth and kill you.
yeah, that too. But if your house is like really secure or some shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. The rich live through it, but the poor kind of get screwed over.
I would
So
assume so because they don't really have any place to go.
yeah, very fucked up.
Is that on Netflix or how'd you watch that?
Watch. A friend gave it to me.
Oh,
Oh yeah, let's talk about Game of Thrones season finale.
oh yeah, sure. I had that on my list. I think, but I forgot to talk about it. So yeah. Is that the last thing?
That's the last thing before my questions.
Okay, good because that's like the main thing we're gonna talk about. So big fucking spoilers. I'm gonna try to find a picture of a Game of Thrones spoilers where it's like maybe it's Sean Bean saying, "Hey, if you like spoilers, listen up" or something, a meme or some shit to indicate that we are talking about spoilers because I don't think we're gonna hold back at all.
I cannot. It's just too good to hold back.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about spoilers right now. Right now, talk
Yeah.
about it. So, Game of Thrones, the season finale is good. Now I have a question. Arya gave that one guy iron. Is there just a very little iron base in the world in Westeros?
No.
And why is it rare? Like, why did the guy give it?
It's just basically the coin itself. It's rare because they don't really use iron to make a coin.
Oh, okay. So it would make sense. It was like you have an iron coin. The fuck? Like I thought it was rare. It's like, oh, okay. So that was cool. I'm guessing she's going to John or just to the north, or maybe to the Thieves Guild. I don't know what she's going to.
She's going to Bravos.
Oh, wait, why? She said to the wall though. She said to the wall.
Yeah, at the beginning, but then when he said Bravos, she's going to Bravos to go find that assassin.
Yeah, that's what I assumed so, because like I don't know why she's going there, but okay. It would make sense if she's going to the wall to find John and to find her fucking brothers because she thinks her brother's dead. She thinks
Practically her whole family is dead.
except for Sansa and John, I think those are the only two that she thinks that they're still alive.
Yeah, because John's at the wall, even though he's a bastard. Well, her bastard brother, whatever. And Sansa, she thinks is still in King's Landing.
Yeah, but she was right there where those guys with the bows were. She could have just like I don't know why those guys just let her go. It's like you're fucking Stark, like, and and it was really funny when the aunt died. She got through the moon door, and then she just started laughing. It's like, wow, that's really funny because she deserved it. I guess his milk supply is gone.
Yep.
I like the fight with the Hound and the big chick, fucking her just bashing his brains in with a rock.
Yeah, that was pretty legit right there.
Yeah, and I don't know why Arya didn't go with her, but sure.
Simple, because she didn't know where that woman would take her.
Yeah, she went back to King's Landing to be just like Sansa, probably.
Probably.
But at least Joffrey's dead.
Oh, hell yeah. Like, fuck that little bastard.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, though, the actor himself is really good at what he does, but
just the character's a piece of shit, but just his portrayal is really good. Like, everybody gives him shit for being an asshole. No, you don't understand. He's the fucking character. In real life, I bet he's a fine chap, but in the show, he's an asshole, because he's supposed to be an asshole.
Yeah.
He does a great fucking job.
Yeah. Like,
and it sucks
seriously.
that he's not gonna act anymore. He said he's not gonna act anymore, but he'll probably, like, just wait maybe a few years, and then he'll get back into acting.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, fucking Joffrey's death, I absolutely love that. Oh my god. I was screaming, and I was like the only one in this room, so I was just like, finally. It's like, yeah, he's what did he say? Yeah, he's choking, he's really choking, he's choking. Purple face veins, he's choking, for sure. Fucking idiots.
Yep.
And
blood coming out of his eyes and nose. Jesus Christ.
Yep. And what's it called? I really wish Tyrion killed his sister. I hope she dies. I hope she's the next one to die. But I would definitely do the same thing with Tyrion when he killed the Shadow? Shay.
Shay.
Shadow's from Arrow. That character. So when he killed her, it's like, I would have done the same thing. She's like, here's the thing I don't fucking understand. With this particular character, I get it, because she's a whore. Money, that's the only thing they gave a shit about. So she probably got a bunch of money, a lot of money to stay with there, to be her line or whatever, to sleep with the dad. I get that, but with Ironborn, what's his name again?
Theon.
Theon. So when Theon basically just gave up and became this Greek character, I can't believe that. Like, really? You fucking brainwashed? Like, even in the back of his head, like, I have to be this person just to survive, but I know that I'm still Theon. No, he's just this fucking, he's not Theon anymore. I can't believe that. Like, I can't believe he did that to himself. He's a real moron. Like,
Well, he kind of
maybe,
always was a moron.
yeah, maybe it would have been cool if he, like, engraved, like, a symbol to represent, like, his, like, house or the Ironborns or something. Just to indicate whenever he looks at his arm, it's like, why is that there? Oh, wait, because I'm Ironborn, you know? Just like a tattoo to remember, but just that thing he could have done if he was smart. So, yeah, and I like how, when the previous episode, where the guy actually came and fucked the White Walkers.
What White Walkers?
Aren't they what they're fucking wildlings? God damn it.
Yeah, wildlings.
Whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna kill you. I like how he came finally to like defend. Yeah, like the main battle is over the wall, so you gotta go there. That's what the red chick said. And I didn't know this, but I thought when you die in the north, you basically become a zombie. And I didn't know that. It's like, I thought they were just a different kind of White Walkers or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, they're zombies? Oh, okay, cool, fine. So that's why they always burn the bodies. And, what other thing? I like how Sansa said to basically she helped Littlefinger because she's kind of smarter than him at this point. She's playing him because he wants her basically because he thinks she's beautiful than her mother. And I liked how she like faked saying that shit. It's like, yeah, she was crazy and she just threw herself. It's like, oh, okay, cool, you're helping him. And yeah, what other things happened to talk about?
I don't know, hypotheses for what's going to be happening
Oh yeah,
next season.
the dragons where she kept the two dragons and the black sheep, the giant one, is somewhere fucking things up. I can't believe she's not training them. Like the Dothraki, trained dragons and rode them to conquer the world, basically, or this area of the world.
That wasn't Dothraki, that was
Oh,
the
you're a fucking
Targaryens.
asshole.
How am I the asshole? You're getting it wrong.
I don't care. They sound exactly the same.
Actually, it was the Valyrians who basically trained them.
Where the fuck are they?
They all died in a volcano incident.
What, like Pompeii?
Yeah, basically like Pompeii. And the Targaryens are the only Valyrians left.
That's
basically
it's called Valyrian steel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because apparently they use dragons for the fire to make the fucking steel. That's why it's so fucking sharp. Apparently.
Okay, whatever. Whatever fucking Daenerys is, they fucking need to train the damn fucking dragons and goddamn ride them. Fuck your cities and shit, because once you train a fucking dragon, you can pretty much go from city to city, just like saying, hey, stop fucking around. 5 minutes later, go to the next city, say the same thing, and you're pretty much done. Like,
pretty much.
I don't know
Not
why.
to mention, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, like, she really needs to start training those fucking things and just going to the King's Landing and saying, give me my throne back or I'll burn you.
Yep.
And torch the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what happens with the old guy that left. I want to see what happens with him. If he goes to King's Landing or whatever, and gets killed, who knows. And yeah, just, I don't know, just, what's the other shit? I don't know what other things to talk about in the episodes before in this newest one.
Do you think Gregor, wait,
Who?
the mountain will live or
He
die?
is going to, but I thought he was dead, like dead as dicks. But no, he's just like really weak, and he's gonna like make him stronger with this thing. He's gonna make like a zombie or some shit. And it's like, of course, she gets whatever she wants, and of course, the mountain will probably be like a bodyguard to the little king, or maybe to her or something. I would assume so. But yeah, the mountain's gonna live, which sucks. I don't want him to live, but whatever. The hound's gonna die at some point. He's either gonna get eaten by animals or just dead. And he'll just die because he's pretty much fucked up. He has a bone sticking out. So
Yep.
I think he'll die.
Probably will.
Anything else?
Well, this goes with a question for Game of Thrones. I have, hold on. Whose claim to the Iron Throne would you have supported from, and it could be any character, from first season to last season?
Two, the bastard child of Baratheon, but he's not really like true blood king, but he is the son of the Baratheon fat guy.
Robert.
Yeah, but technically speaking, his brother is the rightful king right now. But this guy should be king because this little kid is the fucking king, so age doesn't really matter. So he should be king right now, not this little fucker. He's a bastard of the two characters. Daenerys is like the rightful bloodline, so she should fuck Baratheon to make a real king, you know. So, like, fake king mixed with real king or some shit, you know?
Right.
So that's what should happen. That's what I really want to happen, but that guy, that bastard blacksmith kid, he's on a boat somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he is. Hopefully he'll come back.
Oh, he'll probably come back, most definitely.
Yeah, yeah, those are the people I would support, like, for sure. Like, Daenerys for sure, because she's actually, like, royalty, or one of the last royalty of whatever, like, actually. And then the Baratheon kid, because he's the son of the... They don't really prove that, but you could say that, even though you really don't know, but it's just, like, hinted.
Right. Me, definitely, Daenerys Targaryen. Like, he is the rightful ruler of the Iron Throne. Mainly because Robert Baratheon took it from the Targaryens long fucking time ago. So, basically, has a legitimate claim. Another question I got for Game of Thrones. Who do you think Jon Snow's mother is?
No idea. It's on 4.
Honestly, I think it's Ned Stark's sister, and he basically...
I don't remember his sister.
It's from first season. She
Exactly.
died.
Oh, okay.
And basically she was Robert's betrothed before she died.
So,
and taken by
this sister
Targaryen.
fucked Robert?
No.
This sister fucked Ned?
No, this is what's been going around and what people are thinking. Basically, they think that Jon Snow is the bastard of the Mad King, who raped Ned Stark's sister and created Jon Snow, and Ned took him in.
Oh, I see.
That's what people think. Nobody really knows yet.
Sure. That's fine. That's just fine speculation. Anything else?
Next one's a Ruby question.
That's a fucking question.
If you can have any weapon type in the show Ruby, what would yours be? Just anything that you think is so fucking awesome.
Well, I would want dust, but then again, watching the scene with Weiss and like them going, like climbing up all the rubble and shit, and Weiss just like jumping from her fucking snowflake things, like that's cool, but she's kind of a pussy. Cause a real badass wouldn't have magic. Like all the other characters, they just jump and go on the rocks and shit like a fucking badass. She's just like, duck, 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 duck. So, but I'm more of a magic guy, but I wouldn't really want magic in the show. Like, I could just say, I would have magic, but I wouldn't use it like that. I would still use it, but not in that capacity. Like, I
Right.
would be a badass and fucking jump from shit and not use
Right,
magic.
right.
Oh my god, I don't know, I would have like a dagger or some shit. I don't fucking know. That's just really confusing with weapons.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not creative.
Mine would be a broadsword / shotgun.
Well, I have to have a shotgun, so.
But I just think that would be awesome.
Like, yeah, but you just have to have a shotgun because it's a movie. I don't fucking know. My answer before is, the monkey guy's weapons. I don't care. That's the one I would want. But, I don't know, it's kinda hard. It's nunchucks. That or Blake's.
Right.
But I'm not original, so I can't think of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it for your?
Yeah, that's it for me.
So me, I have one question.
Let's hear it.
It's a good one.
Okay.
Let me find it. If you can kill one band / singer, who would it be?
Tough question.
And if it could be, if they're in a band, you can kill all of them. And if it's a singer, let's say Destiny's Child, you could say Destiny's Child and kill everybody in that band, and Beyonce,
I don't want to kill Beyonce.
I know, I'm just saying, like,
I know, but I would have to say Jonas Brothers.
really?
Just because I had to sit through it. I had to sit through it with my sister, and I have always hated it. And I want to get back at them. So yeah, Jonas Brothers hands down.
I don't know why you'd say that, because they're actually not too bad. Like, the beauty of time is that over time, nobody gives a shit about them anymore. So, nobody gives a shit about them anymore. But,
Still, they made me suffer, and I want them to suffer.
okay. Same thing with me. One Direction.
Them too.
But you picked Jonas Brothers, so you're
Jonas Brothers is my top, but they're my close second to people I want to kill.
I would want them dead because they're terrible. They make terrible music. There's this one YouTuber chick that she absolutely fucking loves them. It's like, give them 3 years and they're not gonna care about them. And she's like, oh my god, I love Harry. I want to marry him. I'm gonna marry him. Yeah. Do you know how many girls? There's probably like 1 billion girls that fucking want to be the wife. And he's probably gonna just pick an average Joe and not even a fan. Why would you even pick a fan,
Yeah.
You would want somebody that doesn't like your music. I would assume so. And, because they made me suffer, I always hear that song.
Oh dear God, don't sing it.
I sing it in a shitty way, so it makes it less painful.
It still is painful.
I hear that at work almost every day. So, and I hate that song. It's like, you're telling a girl that she's not beautiful. What the fuck's wrong with you? Every fucking girl's beautiful, you cunt.
Basically.
Like, they're fucking assholes to women, like, really. It's like, if you don't know you're beautiful, and if you don't say that, then you're a fucking moron. Like, you should always say, I don't care. Like, you look at a model, I don't care how hot she is, I'm hot to myself. I don't care what other people think.
Point. Point.
That's what I mean.
Point.
So yeah, you Jonas Brothers, me, that fucking band. Now, I guess you could pick this, what singer? How about that? A single singer.
Justin Bieber.
Okay, I would say the same thing, but I guess I'll pick something different. Miley Cyrus. Well, maybe not. She's hot, but she makes shitty music. I don't know what other singer. Help me. I know a singer. It's like really bad. That's not good, and it's kind of famous right now. Besides those two.
Selena Gomez.
When was the
Demi
last
Lovato.
time? When was the last time those two had an album?
I don't know.
come out?
I'm just thinking of all the shit.
And they're kind of hot. Like David Lovato's actually not too bad. Selena, yeah, she's not good. But David Lovato's kind of hot. She's not makes alright music, kind of. She's not too bad.
Kind of. Yeah.
Better than fucking Selena, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have to pick Miley just because that fucking tongue. You're not Gene Simmons.
No.
Like, I think
Plus,
that's
she's
his hero.
kind of a Pink wannabe.
A Pink? What the fuck does that mean?
You know the singer Pink?
Nope.
Basically, just look her up. Look her up right now, and tell me Miley Cyrus did not steal her look.
Not tonight. Wow, yeah, she's a fucking copycat.
Told ya!
She's really a fucking copycat. But hey, I don't know, maybe that's her fucking idol. Who knows? Oh, yeah, so it's between Pink and Gene Simmons. That's right, that's her, inspiration. The tongue and the stupid hair.
Yep.
Like,
And can't believe I'm the first person that ever called it out. Like,
oh,
seriously, nobody's ever said it.
what, Pink?
That Miley Cyrus stole Pink's.
Well, she didn't steal it. She's just like, she just admires her and she wants to fucking do that. But basically, you could say that.
It's basically what she did. Like,
yeah.
plus the attitude.
Oh, really? Pink's like that?
Yeah, Pink's kind of like punk rock, not give a shit, and doing stupid things.
Mm-hmm.
In the music video, she went nude.
Miley did that, right?
Probably.
I think she did. I really don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
At least Pink's music's better.
Alright. I would say yes to that, because Miley Cyrus is terrible at her music.
Fuck. I can't even deal. Even when she was Hannah Montana.
That was actually not too bad.
That wasn't too bad, but now it's just, it's kind of depressing.
Yeah. Like, Hannah Montana was actually not too bad. When she went to just like full Miley, it's like, go back to being blonde, please. You were better as a dumb blonde.
Yep.
Yeah. And speaking of that, you would say that Daenerys looks 1,000 times better with blonde hair than in real life.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, she
like
looks
platinum blonde hotter.
Yeah, just like you could see her face with that brown hair. You're just like, ew, take that shit off. Did you just smear shit on your fucking hair? Did you take a mud bath? Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. Just we have a little bit more time, not too much, but just going back to Game of Thrones, just like other stuff. Excuse me. I don't know. I like how John went to go negotiate with the main king of the wildlings or whatever. He said, yeah, that giant I sent into the tunnel never came out. I was like, yeah, he's dead. He was like older than men, or he was like there when the first men came or something like that. Don't correct me because I just don't care. And he said, oh yeah, my guy came from a farm. Like, that was pretty funny. And like, he's very respectful, where he's like, to this guy, it's like, to my guy, and then he drank. It's like, that's nice. He doesn't really care, you know. At least John respects that too.
Yep.
In a way. So, I guess, anything else Game of Thrones related, or anything else that you've been doing?
Nothing really.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the fact that the Boltons kind of creep me out.
What?
The Boltons, you know, the flayed men. The guy who made Reek.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, they creep me out. Fucking creepy. I mean, seriously. The fuck is wrong with Ramsay Snow? Or Bolton, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself. So, yeah. This is awkward. Again, guys, sorry about the whole phone going off. Shit. I'm just gonna wait for Tyler to get back. We'll probably might edit this out or something. I don't know. Fuck it.
Alright. How are you disgusting while I was gone?
Nothing, just commenting on my comment before.
What was that?
The Boltons.
Yeah, the guys, the main guy from Misfits, or the invisible guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramsay Snow, or Bolton, whatever he wants to call himself right now.
Yeah, well now he isn't Snow because he said, you're my son now, so.
Yeah.
Um, I guess that's it. Fuck, I don't know what else to talk about. So that's pretty
Yeah.
much it. Nothing else with Game of Thrones. Anything else that we haven't covered from the past episodes of this season?
Uh, Nothing I can't think of. Uh, Basically, what about, Tywin Lannister's death?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that was funny. Well, not funny. It was a funny Father's Day.
Oh yeah.
Like it
Yeah,
aired on.
that was ironic, like, the
Hmm.
exact day this
Well,
happened,
yeah, they
this
planned it.
exact day, like,
But yeah, it was a good plan.
it was good. It was
And
good.
I didn't know that he died on the shitter. I thought he was in like a sauna. I was like, oh, he died on the shitter. Well, that sucks.
Yep.
Just like Elvis.
I thought, Elvis was eating a peanut butter sandwich.
I think he did. I don't know. I know he died on the shitter. I don't know what he was eating, but all
I
right.
think a peanut butter
Banana.
fried sandwich.
Banana. Peanut butter banana.
He also fried it.
Okay, I'm just saying it's banana as well.
Okay.
I guess a quick thing. My brother's watching Swords Online or whatever.
Sword Art Online.
Yeah. It's on Netflix, so that's good if I ever want to watch it. I don't know, it looks cool. I didn't know that they were in a video game. I thought they were like, I don't know, whatever.
That's why they call it online.
Yeah, I assume that. And he says, yeah, it's kind of brutal. It's like, really? What scene? And they go to this one room where it's like, they're a certain level, and they go to another level that they're not even at. Like, let's say they're level 2, they go to like a level 4 dungeon, I guess. And everybody dies but him, and he was in a guild, I guess, because I thought those were his friends. Like, no, he's just been doing this all by himself, and he just joined this guild. Like, oh, okay. And one character, there's just things with like pickaxes, and he's like pickaxing his fucking body for like a minute, like not a minute, God, like a few seconds, and then he dies. Like, oh, okay. So that was kind of brutal. I was like, yeah, I guess that's kind of brutal, and I don't know if he continues to watch it. Like, is it good? It's like, yeah, it's good. I'll watch it, sure, but I have a lot of animes to watch. I'm watching Shaman King, and that's pretty good right now. I fucking hate how in Shaman King, Morty, which is like his best friend, he basically says fuck off because he can't be near him because in the previous episode he basically got in trouble and it kind of fucked him over in the tournament. So, but yeah, and then I said like, well, you could still see him at school, but he's probably never gonna go back to school. And then maybe you could just go to his house. Maybe not walk into his house, but just go to his house and he's there. But even then, there might be a guy that's like waiting there or something, like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I could see why. It's like, no, I can't ever see you ever again. It's like, well, until this tournament's done. But he'll come back. Are you kidding me? But right now, I'm like, he's going to this tunnel and he has to like heighten his shaman sense or some shit by himself, and Morty has to come like, nah, you need me, which I guess you do. I don't know, for support. Um, and yeah, and oh, another thing, last thing I guess. I don't know why I put this on my fucking list. So I watched um, sorry, just blanking out for a second, just something I'm thinking about. So yeah, I watched, I bought it on Blu-ray. I bought Enter the Dragon on Blu-ray. The behind the scenes stuff is really cool. Just Bruce Lee's life, and like he said, I don't believe in style. Like when humans have 3 arms and 4 legs, then you have a style. When you have a fighting style, I don't believe in that. There is no style, you know. And then in the movie, he says, "What's your style?" And he says, "My style is fighting without fighting." And that's because he learned the same thing from Imp Man or IP Man, that one movie.
Yeah.
That because that was his master, and even in the second IP Man or Imp Man, that was I think the better movie because that was really good. At the end, Bruce Lee, as a little kid, says, "I want to learn. I want to know how to fight guys," and he does that like thing with his nose and his thumb or whatever. So that was his master, and and his fighting style was basically the art of fighting without fighting. Like you just let your opponent go, you dodge a bunch, and you block and all that shit. So, but yeah, it was really good. Just he was like when he's fighting the guy with the big scar on his face, like he is so fucking quick, and it's so the way he kills him. He just like jumps on him, and then that's it, and then he just jumps on him. It's like I don't know how that kills him. Maybe if you stomped on his neck, I guess.
That's exactly what he did. He just didn't show it.
Yeah, obviously, but that's why it's so ridiculous. Like, I mean, he did that with another guy too near the end. I think that was funny. But yeah, and then behind the scenes, there's this one lady that's like talking about it. It's like there's this one guy that was an extra that was like in the white uniforms when everybody was fighting in that arena outside. He said, "Oh, I don't believe you're a real guy and everything," and then like he didn't hurt him or anything, and it's like Gohan tried to hit me, and then like in 30 seconds he was a believer. So I'm guessing maybe my interpretation maybe Bruce Lee did like a sidekick right to his face, like super quick, or maybe like a jab, like really quick, like this, you know, and like just a really quick jab. Then didn't even hit him, just like right to his like an inch from his nose. That's how I imagine how that would go down, because like I could see him do that. And I've seen videos of like one of them that some guy at work didn't say was real, where he played ping pong with nunchucks, and then he had like a really hard material on his nunchuck, and they threw matches, and then he lit like the matches or some shit, and like they said that was fake, or I forget which one he was. Yeah, he said that one was fake, but the ping pong one, it's like, dude, have you seen his fucking moves? Like I could totally believe him doing that. Like it was
definitely.
and then he says like, oh, some car commercial. Are you fucking nuts? When the fuck do you ever see a car in there? Like, I know Japan is fucking weird because they have like a really weird like commercial that has nothing to do with what they're doing, and then at the very end they have the product. Like, what the fuck did I just watch? So, but I don't know if it was or not, whatever. But yeah, just I can't wait to see. I think it's Death Tower. That's the one where he has the yellow suit, right? Or it's something Death, where he has like he goes up this tower and it's like a bunch of bosses and he has to defeat them, and it's like SpongeBob did an episode on that. I remember where it's like fighting Island. Sandy wore the outfit.
Actually, they did an episode on Robot Chicken of that.
Oh really? Oh yeah.
Or something.
I
I believe it was Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Like season 4 or something like that.
Yeah. Is it Death Tower? Oh, Game of Death. See, I knew it. It was Game of Death, and the sequel he wasn't in because he died at that point, and they had like video from his funeral and shit, and his brother played his role. But yeah, I need to get Game of Death next because that's another good one. But I'm glad I got Enter the Dragon. That was like $8 on Blu-ray, which is great. So yeah, that's about it. Sorry for the long podcast. I usually don't like going this long, but I completely forgot about that one last topic, so I'm gonna end it now. Alex is playing that dumb game on iPhone
It's
right
not
now.
dumb, it's awesome.
No, it's dumb. We're gonna end it on that dumb note. See you next time. Screw you too. I'm not gonna end it until we fucking settle this right now.
It's
So
not dumb.
yeah, it's dumb. Kind of. Maybe not too live. Kind of dumb. Thanks for listening. Subscribe if you want. Like the video if you want. It'd be really awesome. Leave a question in the comments or inbox me on YouTube if you want. Comments would be better because you're right here in the video, so the comments are right below. Follow me on Twitter. I'll leave it in the description, I guess. If you want to follow me or @reply me or do whatever you want with that, or send me a question on there if you wish to. Likes and subscriptions would be appreciated. Likes would be really nice. If you could subscribe, that'd be cool. We just do this really, just podcasts and a few videos here and there. Hopefully we'll do more later. I don't know when, but that's our schedules, especially this fucking guy's schedule. Don't lean. I don't know. What are you gonna say? I'm just saying your schedule's kind of sucks.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Then why did you lean up on the mic?
I just want to freak you out.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Was this freak you out?
No.
Yeah, it did. I just saw you flinch, so 2 for flinching.
I did not flinch.
Yeah, you did.
Suck.
I fucking saw you flinch, so you did.
You're weird.
You're fucking weird. I know you fucking flinched because I saw you. I have microscopic eyes. I can see bacteria in the table right now.
That made no sense.
Of course it makes sense. I can see matter. You know what matter is?
Matter is basically the makeup of all.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were gonna fucking say nothing, but yeah, matter's fucking everything. Okay, sorry for the shitty ending. Of course, it's kind of weird. Don't say anything, because this is gonna continue. Thanks for watching. You wanna say something to say bye to the viewers?
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you next time on the BionicLantern podcast.